Welcome to VE7BFC. This is our data corner here where we've got our BCWARN equipment. This is a Cisco 3550 that provides all of our routing and switching for the club. Below that is our club server. It's a ESXi box that's currently running pssense as a firewall, and then we've got a Linux VM that's our web server / documentation server. Our club printer, and you can tell that it's a little bit of a mess right now, but it's a work in progress. It's a club printer that we use for printing locally and remote. I think we've probably printed a total of about 5 pages out of it, 4 of which are test pages every time we make a change. We've got a BCWARN issued telephone. It's a Cisco 7900 series, 7940 IP phone, so we can use it to make calls within the BCWARN network. And so, for instance, right now I just called that computer. It's got a soft phone on it, and it's working the radio. And we can use that for calling other clubs. I just happen to make a call internally here. And that connects to the BCWARN PBX, which is located up at the University of British Columbia on top of a high-rise there. And this is what I came here to work on tonight. It's a 30 dB, 5.8 gig rocket dish, and it's made by a company called Ubiquiti Networks. And this is going to go up on the tower here at VE7BFC pretty soon and shoot up towards Simon Fraser University to recreate our existing data path on 2.4, which is currently down. It's due to a radio failure up at Simon Fraser. The radio unfortunately started going spurious and throwing all kinds of noise onto VHF. This is what the dish is powered by. It's the Rocket M5, capable of upwards of 150 megabits per second. Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it. It uses MIMO, with multi-in, multi-out, which is pretty nice. So you can have basically H-pole and V-pole. So I don't know which is which, but vertical and horizontal. So you've got a vertical element in here and a horizontal element in there. And it essentially allows it to be dual polarization. The radio itself is sitting under this hood. That's the radio there that I'm touching. And I'll lean this forward so you can see the rocket there. The business end of it is protected behind the little dome thing. Speaking of domes, we don't have the radome option for this, just because it's not really needed in this installation, but maybe later on we'd get it. If this was going up at Seymour or something, I would certainly suggest it, but it's pretty decent. I'd say it's at least, I don't know, I'd say it's probably about 2 feet across, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, hard to say. Anyway, this is a network update from VE7BFC.